Hi Gators, welcome back to the Gator Registration Series today. We're going to be going over the class schedule tool. So first we're going to start off on our main website, sfsu.edu. At the top here, there's this yellow bar. We're going to click on Quick Links and then click Class Schedule. This is going to bring us to the online tool. Once we get to this page, just kind of a brief overview of what these tabs over here mean. This is just where we are right now, the class schedule. This is a student center version of the class schedule that is utilized as well. Dates and deadlines can show you when semester starts, permission number, dates and stuff like that for any semester stuff that you might be looking for. Fees regarding courses, refunds, some quick videos on how to register. I do suggest also looking at our YouTube channel for a video on officially how to register for courses that we've done as part of this series. This is the bulletin where you can look up your academic programs as well as any kind of university policies or other information regarding the university. This is College Professional Global Education, open university system that you can look at if that is something that you're interested in doing. And then if you want to give any feedback on the class schedule itself and how to improve the feature. But let's go ahead and get started into utilizing this tool. So at the top here is our quick class search. This is kind of the simplest version in terms of if you were looking for a particular course. So kind of go off of these three different filters here. The top one is the subject or course number, or with it. The term, so in this case, we're doing fall 2025, and then the session. So academic regular session is the kind of the default that you'll be looking for if you're looking for your courses. If you are taking classes through CPage, then you would want to click this to see which courses are particularly offered to CPage students. But for example, if we're looking to particularly look for a course, so in this case, like if we wanted to look for a biology course, we happen to maybe be a biology major and we are looking for a particular biology course, we would start typing in the subject and you'll see that subject comes up. And so you can click on it, it'll populate. And then if we really just wanted to look at this particular subject area and look at all the biology courses, we could click quick search and it would show us all the bio courses. But if we were particularly looking for a class that falls within bio, like let's say bio 100, then we would type the number after that and click quick search. And this is going to show us all the different biology 100 sections, whether they have seats available or they don't have seats available. So if you're manually trying to kind of put your classes together and look for particular different options, this is one of the better ways to do it if you're looking for a particular course. So kind of just a quick overview of the information that is shown in the class schedule. We have the particular course and its section, the type, this case, a lecture. It could also showcase lab here or seminar, title of the course, how many units it is. This is the class number. This is unique for every particular section of courses. So as you can see, these numbers are different here. So in your student center, this is the number that you would copy and paste for officially putting it into your shopping cart. These are the course attributes. So these include different attributes that fall within the particular class. So in this case, we can see that it falls under these two, these are the same GE areas. This is 5 GE 5B. This falls in line with the new GE pattern for students who are starting in the fall 2025. And for those that are continuing students, you'll probably be more familiar with GE B2. These can be found in your degree progress report. We'll have another video on that explaining where to look for this. But if you're confused on that, that's what this means here. It's just dependent on the year that you started here at SF State. It's a lower division class. This is particular in terms of anything above 300. The number 300, it would be considered a lower division course. And then just something about permission numbers, meeting and location, instruction mode. This one particular happens to be in person, but we know that there's different instruction modes of like hybrid, asynchronous, synchronous, those kind of things. Instructor, and then seats and waitlist. So in this particular section, you can see that this class is full, has 0 seats left and 0 waitlist seats. This one below it, you can see that there's 28 seats left and 5 waitlist seats. So in this, it goes down by the number of people who register. So that's why this one has 28, this one has 80, and this one has 0. Okay, let's go back to the beginning here. And let's talk about the advanced class search. So one of the usefulnesses of the advanced class search is that you can kind of utilize more filters and look for particular areas that maybe you're not necessarily looking for a specific course, but you're looking for a specific area of study. Or maybe you're looking for major electives and you want to see all the varieties of electives and stuff like that, right? So from the top here, you can see all the different terms. Session, as I said before, here's the subject area. So if you want to look for particular subjects, art or business or anything that you're looking for here. Course number, as we mentioned before. So, if we were looking for biology 100, we'd put 100 here and we'd put biology for the subject. If we want to specifically look for sections that only have seats available, we would click this button and it would only show us seats with classes or classes with seats available. The different instruction modes, as I mentioned before. So if we're looking for particular courses that have these instruction modes, we can click them. Meeting days and times down here, locations, instructor last name if you're looking for a particular instructor. And then these are I would say the two most important features of the advanced class search is the course attributes. So what this means is very similar to what we just talked about in the looking at the GE attributes. This allows us to look for particular courses that fall within these areas, right? So you'll kind of notice here at the top that these are the new GE pattern abbreviations. So like 1A, 1B, this will be for students particular who are starting in the fall of 2025. And then you'll notice if you're a continuing student here, you'll see the ones that you're currently on in your degree progress report. So the A1s down below, so if we're looking for a particular general education requirement that we need to fulfill, but we don't know the particular class, we would click on one of these. As I mentioned before, these are still the same equivalency. So 1A is the same thing as A2. Okay. So A1 is 1C. So really you want to be looking for the particular uh, title of the general education. So like, as you can see here, English composition, it is the same thing as written English communication. You see oral communication, oral communication. So when you're looking up those, it doesn't matter which one you select. I would just suggest whichever one is on your DPR is the one that you should look for. As we scroll down here, you'll also see some other requirements. So some SF state study requirements like environmental sustainability. We have the Californian state and local government requirements if you're looking for those kind of courses that you need to fulfill. And then we also have upper division courses to satisfy too. So if you have upper division GEs, you can also look for those particular sections. Okay. And then the second course attribute is if you're looking for something that meets multiple requirements, right? So for instance, let's say we were looking for, maybe we were looking for a biological science, right? A 5B, but we also need to fulfill an SF state studies that maybe is, let's see, environmental sustainability, right? Then what we would do is when we click advanced search here, it would look for a course that particularly fulfills both of these attributes, right? But that is kind of the best way to use the class schedule search. Thank you for joining us today, and we'll see you in the next video. Bye.